Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mogaf. It's Tuesday, I'm back playing Thrive. In the last episode, we added a nucleus to this insanely shaped organism. It's the Noodle of Doom. What I want to do, since I've got no mutation points, is see how this handles. I was having some close calls previously. Be looking to address that. Let's have a look at what I can unlock as well. Binding agent unlocked. An organism contains one nucleus for 5 generations. Hydrogenosome. Why can I never say that? Unlocked when ATP production reaches 10. An organism contains 4 organelles for 5 generations. Currently at 3, so that's going to unlock pretty soon. Don't need mitochondrion, don't need chloroplast. Might not use toxins. I've got ferroplasts that I can use, and maybe a chemoplast, because I've only got one of those. But yeah, let's jump in, see how things go, and hopefully it will go well. Oh, apparently I left myself with no resources, very little health, and yeah, in the path of a lot of toxins. That did not go well, did it? It didn't start well, at least. So let's give that another go. That's past me screwing over current me. I do have... Yeah, I have issues, don't I? I have big, bad issues. I do have some hydrogen sulfide down there. I am kinda generating ATP. I'm not big enough to engulf these, but I need to get to that iron pretty quickly. In fact, I need to get there now. Now. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I think what I'm going to do is invest in some vacuoles fairly early so I can store more. You see, I go through it really quickly, but it also builds up very quickly. Hopefully, I can address some of these issues. I'm having word problems again. Not a lot of iron around here, is there? There's some there. Guess I'll swing round and go back. I gotta tell you guys, I am in a very good mood. I went to London with my son, and we saw Metallica live, and it was freaking amazing. We had a hell of a good time. It 2 shows. Friday night was Gojira and Metallica, and then Sunday night was Pantera and Metallica. Like, goddamn, what a show! And on the Sunday, we did some, lame but also extremely fun touristy stuff. What I was thinking of doing is maybe putting a video together of, like, some of the pictures and things like that I took. So if you want to see that stuff, let me know in the comment section. Let's evolve here before I forget what I'm doing. Don't look like there's anything really I need to take into account here. The carbon dioxide is fairly high, but that's good for me, if I remember correctly. Ferments glucose to gain energy and produces byproducts like hydrogen. More effective at low oxygen. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same there. So I've got 100 mutation points here. I think... Do I get the vacuoles now is the question. I think what I'll do is if I delete that, I can put... Oh, hang on. I can put that there. That seems like a daft place, but I guess I've made a daft organism, haven't I? Let's delete that and put... Oh, hang on. Deleting an organelle costs... Do you know, this isn't cost effective, is it? If I put another one of these there and another one there, I can maybe swap those smaller ones out later. I do generally try to do that when I have a nucleus, is get rid of the single organelles and replace them with the larger ones. But I think for now, I'm good with that. I do have more space since I've got the nucleus. It's going to be a triple wide organism. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's see what I can do. I didn't leave myself with much in the way of resources. I have to go for this iron, like, immediately before I start losing health. I can't engulf anything right now. At least I don't think so. No. There is some over there. I'm so dependent on the iron that it kind of scares me to leave it behind. Hopefully there's some down here, given that my chemoreceptor is telling me that there's hydrogen sulfide nearby. There's iron right there. Can I get to it? It does look like the tide is pushing it towards me. Thank you, tide. Yeah, look at that. Like, it builds up so quickly. I feel like getting a vacuole to store more would be highly beneficial. But it's the iron I'm reliant on. Reliant iron. It's kind of fun to say. If I leave the patch for too long, the other organisms are going to snap all of this stuff up. Although, I did nudge this all the way over here, so there is technically 2 lots of resources I can use. Doesn't seem to be any iron down there. I keep trying to engulf this big chunk. There we go. That should help. Oh my god, there's lots of, like, these toxin spewing organisms. But at the same time, they seem to be dying. I wonder if I've got the resources now to come over to this big cloud of iron. It does look like I do. I'm going to snag a bunch of it. Like so. Does look like there's hydrogen sulfide reasonably close by. That may go well for me, or it may not. Those are the 2 options. Let's have a look. Turns glucose into ATP. It's good that I've got that unlocked. I don't really think there's anything else that I need right now. So yeah, vacuoles. So I very rarely max out the hydrogen sulfide that I've got in storage. I think if I get these two and I modify them to be iron, that will give me a bit more survivability. It gives me a fuel tank, essentially. That's what vacuoles are, especially the specialized ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next time. I guess I'll add a couple of these and then start on getting some of those, because I can just stack them up the middle. Or in the case of those, I can maybe get rid of them and do one there and like one there, so it's, you know, somewhat symmetrical. I could also replace those two with the... Okay, so I do have a plan. I just complained to myself that I didn't have a plan for myself and then immediately formulated a plan. As awkward as that is, at least it's better than not having one. Yeah, this is actually not an awful place for resources. Are you a me? That's a me. Oh, there's radiation over here. I haven't been seeing much of that. I also said, look, I very rarely store hydrogen sulfide. I've got some building up now. That's partly because I'm stocked up on iron as well, so I work in tandem. Yeah, so I can grab all of this. I'm actually stocking up on ammonia and phosphate as well. It's an interesting development. Is that a little chunk of iron? Small iron chunk. Can I snatch you? It's not going to be a huge bonus, but, you know, I'll take anything I can get. And I'll snag that little bit of hydrogen sulfide as well, that little chunk. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised, even with those vacuoles, I'm like stocked up now. Which is a good sign, that's not a complaint. Several times in this playthrough already, I've left myself a little bit short on resources. Being able to, yeah, bring this stuff with me. Yeah, look. Okay, okay. Maybe I should get some hydrogen sulfide vacuoles then. Wait, look. Okay. I'm not gonna get more vacuoles now. I think these are 45 a piece. Which is gonna make things a little weird, because if I delete these and I can't replace them with two of these. I guess I could do that and replace it with that one. Doesn't make a huge difference, I don't think. Let me check over on the right there. Huh, you look at that. It's 113 to 84. If I do that, it's 113 to 84. I'll get 0.6 ATP production. I guess that's worth it. It is a very small increase, but it fits in the form. If I make this that much longer, it's going to be causing more problems than is worth it. The thing is, what am I going to do with the 35 mutation points that I have? I'm not convinced I can really do anything. Could get a spike. I haven't really felt the need for them. I guess technically I could do that. then maybe I could do the same next time? Okay, I'll try that. Just a little bit of a deterrent for the other organisms. Oh, there goes that rocklet. Got ejected at high speed. I might actually consider just getting a single organelle for making use of the radioactivity. It wouldn't be the worst thing. Hey, that bloody organism stole my iron chunk. Could you play every time? I blame the game. It's not my fault for making a ridiculous organism with a ridiculous shape that operates in a ridiculous manner. It's everybody's fault but mine. Oh, I was wondering for a second then why my hydrogen sulfide is so high. It's because I ate a chunk. I know one bit got ejected out, but I guess the rest of it didn't. I'm okay with this development. Not getting irradiated there, which is pretty good. Yeah, look at this, look. I am chock-a-block full of resources. To the point I'm gonna, yeah, I was literally about to say, to the point where I'm leaking them, and then I saw that I was leaking them. Getting a bit close to the radiation. Not too close. I feel like things are going very well. I know I'm playing on normal when last time I played on hard. Yeah. It is making things, like, more forgiving. Nope. Ow. That really didn't do that much damage, did it? And I've got another evolution available. Holy hell. I'm gonna go park by this chunk. Don't know if the smaller version of me is gonna have the capacity to engulf that, but it's kind of worth trying. What did I say I was going to do? I've completely lost the plot. Right, okay, so if I get rid of that one and that one, I can pop one of these in here and get another one of those. Oh, look at that. It did actually work out. Then I can replace these two. I could maybe swap the positions of some of these as well. So I can, like, shuffle them around so these two are next to each other, and I'll replace them with one of these big boys. For now, I think I'm good. Oh, can I grab you? Too small to engulf target. It might not even do me any harm to get an extra flagellum or something along those lines. Maybe a slime jet or something. Okay, not a lot of iron over here, which worries me. I think I can get by because I've got like an abundance of hydrogen sulfide, which should keep me going long enough to grab this iron, and it did. Let's go. Aha! to see if I can absorb some of these organelles. They won't make a huge difference, but a small difference is good enough for me. Yep. Get a little speed boost when everything's going well. So I don't have to keep looking down here all the time. Once again, leaking hydrogen sulfide. Give you a jabbing to death. Oh, maybe shouldn't have done that. He says, doing it again. Oh, that was filled with toxins. That's a me. I was worried that that was a hostile organism coming at me. It was not. This one might be. Get out of my way. This is my iron. You cannot have it. Get the hell away from me. No, get the hell away from my resources. That's what I meant to say. There we go. Again, I'm stocked up on iron, stocked up a hydrogen sulfide. When that rock that I engulfed before finally breaks down, things are gonna going to get a little bit more difficult. Currently, things are going very well. Okay, let's use this evolution to shuffle. And I'm not sure about the best way to do this. I do want to get these two next to each other. Oh, hang on. If I move that... Damn, that's actually going to cost me more than I would have liked to. I'll put that there and that there. Did that wrong, didn't I? Because I also wanted to move that down there. Okay, undo button. I'm going to have to move this one then. And I'll move that one down. I'll move this one to here and then move that one in there. That was probably the least efficient way of doing that. I've got an odd one out, is kind of what's screwing me up. Like, I could move this one down here for that, but then... oh, no, that is good. I think. Move that one up to there, move that one down to there. Move that one up there. Yeah, so I've got two there I can replace if I want to. Two there, two there, two there, two there, and I've still got one left over, but it's not a disaster, is it? Well, there we go. Okay, well, I'm going to leave things there for this episode of Thrive. Please do like and subscribe if you didn't do that already. Put your comments in the comments section and let me know what you're thinking. If you come back tomorrow, I'll probably be finishing up my run of FTL in preparation for the release of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I've got that to play as well soon. And if you do come along for that, I will see you then.